Mr. Bridges, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I found out that she has a little bit more money, and I wanted to put a little bit more for the child.
In a shocking twist, Anthony Bridges is taking his ex-wife Christina to court, accusing her of hiding significant income while he remained legally obligated to pay child support. But what's really behind this explosive legal feud? Was Christina's secrecy a desperate act of survival, or a calculated scheme to game the system? The truth behind this bitter showdown is about to be revealed, and it might just leave you speechless. Clip 2.
12.
How did you find out she had more money?
The child told me.
What? You asked the child or the child told you?
Oh, the child told me. Came back from visiting with her and is like, Mama has more money.
Where did he say this money came from?
He didn't tell me. He kind of only heard little bits. I think it's from the life insurance policy that she has, and only way I think of that is if she got a loan. Oh.
Ma'am.
He's lying.
Ma'am, when I get to you, you'll have your opportunity to speak, okay? So, the child said life insurance?
Yeah, they said something about like life, so I'm guessing it's a life insurance policy, and only way to really do something with that.
When did he tell you?
When caught in a web of lies, habitual deceivers often shift tactics fast. Christina's defense went from flat-out denial, he's lying, to obsessing over minor details. When did he tell you this? This sudden pivot wasn't just a change in tone. It was a calculated move to deflect from the truth. By nitpicking and dodging, Christina tried to obscure the real issue, but the courtroom saw through the act. Clip 3 omission, leaving out...
Let me let you know how this goes, okay? I do all the question asking, you address me. Do not address each other. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Now, is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
I mean, the child did tell me what he believes she was using it for.
What did he say she was using it for? Because I think that matters.
No.
Purses?
Purses?
Yes.
Purses? What kind of purse? Like the one she has on the table there?
I don't know purses, so I can't say. I just know that he said Mama's got new purses.
So Mama, tell me about these purses.
What? I'm an interior designer, so I have to make sure that I match with everything I wear.
Okay, and you have to make sure that you have the money to buy that, right?
Well, I go bargain shopping.
Okay.
There's a lot of good purses out there, but I go shopping for my son too, so, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's saying.
So you're saying that your son didn't tell him that you took money out of a life insurance policy?
No.
Well, let me ask you
I don't
this.
think so.
Did you take money out of a life insurance policy?
out key facts can be just as deceptive as outright lies. It's subtle, slippery, and dangerous. In this case, Christina's omissions nearly clouded the truth, but the judge wasn't fooled. Cutting through the noise with surgical precision, the court uncovered the full story. Justice prevailed. If you appreciate sharp legal insights and courtroom drama, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Clip 4.
Okay, so he was not lying then. You called him a liar. He's not lying about that. You took money out. How much did you take out?
$30,000.
$30,000 out of a life insurance policy to buy purses? What kind of purses are you buying?
A lot of purses.
Like what?
It's a Michael Kors.
Okay, you know what? You obviously came here to waste my time. As an interior designer, how much money are you making?
I'm not making
that was not my question. As an interior designer, how much money are you making?
$60,000.
$60,000. So you took out a loan against a life insurance policy for $30,000. That's half of what you make as an interior designer. And you did it to buy bags. You didn't do it to spend on this child. Who does the child live with? Has she given you any money additionally for the child?
No.
Ma'am,
I've given him
what do you have to say about that?
He's lying. Puro mentiras. You're just lying.
I don't even know what you just said, so I'm not going to even...
Clip 5. In the state of Lumar, the courts take child support seriously. Even borrowed money is considered when calculating contributions, ensuring both parents carry their fair share. Shockingly, only 18% of men in Texas are granted custody after separation. This case sheds light on why. It exposes the manipulation and imbalance that can plague the system. If you're intrigued by the complexities of family law, hit that like button and subscribe for deeper dives and bold comments.
At $60,000, I'm going to calculate your gross for that. And I'm also going to calculate that gross for that $30,000 that you have. Where is that money housed right now?
It's in my account somewhere.
So, don't play with me. In your account somewhere. In like a bank account sitting? You're not doing anything with it?
It's somewhere safe where he don't need to be touching it.
You know what? Well, he's definitely getting ready to touch it because I'm getting ready to do.
Inside the courtroom, the judge handled Christina's web of deception with remarkable calm and focus. With a cool demeanor and sharp questions, the judge zeroed in on inconsistencies in her story, prompting responses that unraveled her entire narrative. Piece by piece, the truth emerged. It was a masterclass in judicial precision. Clip 7. Judge. At $679.18, your child support will now be $1,025.
Year, I have your gross at $4,800. Your net for that is $3,935.18. Then on that $30,000 that you have in a safe place, the gross is $2,500. I have your net, let me make sure this was right, $2,144.63. Total net of $6,079.81. Who carries health insurance for the child?
I do.
Okay, how much is health insurance?
About 120.
120, okay. Is that for you and the child or for the child only?
Child only.
Okay, child only. And I see here you did not ask for medical reimbursement. I'm just going to have you continue that coverage, okay? And then at a later date, we may entertain reimbursement for her,
97.
but you didn't ask for it today.
Anything else you'd like to disclose? Maybe some extra cash hidden away? Christina. No, Your Honor. Judge. Then you're dismissed. That amount will now support your children. $66 a month is unacceptable. Christina. That's all I can afford. I have to keep a roof over my head too. Judge. Then tomorrow, I suggest you visit the local family court and request an immediate increase. That $66 award is outrageous and violates federal child support guidelines. Even for
It's $6,079.81. That bring your child support amount to $1,215.97.
I mean,
You have anything else to say? You want to tell me about some more money you have in a safe place so I can make that child support amount go up?
no, I don't.
Okay, so you don't have anything further then, I'm guessing, right?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, do you have anything further, Mr. Bridges?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, you all are dismissed.
So you will not be supporting you and the two children on that. You are going to be assisting in the support of the children. Now, what is it, $66 a month?
Absolutely.
That doesn't cut it, Mr. Hanna.
That's all I can afford. I've got to live too. I've got to provide a roof over my head as well.
Just a second. Mrs. Hanna, if the children are going to be with you, I suggest that tomorrow morning, bright and early, you call your job and ask them if you could take a day. You go down to the local family court and you request an immediate upward modification of that award of $66 a month because it's an outrageous award for the support of two children. It is in violation of the federal child support guidelines for two children, even on disability. So I suggest that you do that. Are you taking your children home with you?
Yes.
Now, that takes care of one issue.
Okay.
The next issue is these children should spend reasonable quality time with both parents, and that includes their father.
Your Honor, she won't tell me where the children
Just
are.
a second.
She won't tell me. She won't tell me their school, their
Mr. Hanna,
babysitter. I can't contact the
Mr.
children.
Hanna, what I'm trying to do now, sir, what I'm trying to do today is put you beyond your anger of yesterday and try to...
Angered. I am just totally in disbelief that she gets up here and lies about all these things. And I've been there for the children. I've always been there for the children. I've never turned my back on them. And if they ever need anything, I will try my best.
Mr. Hanna,
they won't do without.
Mr. Hanna, you don't seem to realize that it takes two people to make problems in a marriage. I'm not finding either one of you blameless, and I'm not getting into that right now because both of you, I'm sure, made some serious mistakes during the course of your marriage. Right?
Yes.
All right. And, you know, people have long memories. When the marriage folds, people tend to remember only the terrible things about each other. The only good thing that came out of your marriage are two lovely children. And what I'm trying to do now, Mr. Hanna, without going back into history, is to persuade your wife to make sure that these children spend quality time with their father. He has an order of visitation which provides for visitation when, Mrs. Hanna?
Every odd weekend.
Well,
This weekend.
excuse me?
Which is this weekend. I'm to pick them up Friday.
Fine. Mrs. Hanna, if I were the judge making an order of visitation for Mr. Hanna, I wouldn't make an order for every other weekend. I would have him see his children every weekend. But right now, That's the order until he gets it changed.
Tried.
Well, if you tried and you failed, I'm sorry. I think it's important for children to see both their parents every week. Every other week doesn't make a father. Every other week makes a visitor. And that's unfortunate. So I would, Mr. Hanna, in court, not outside of court, but in court, I would fight for that every weekend. And Mrs.
Mark, I'll give it to you.
Or 3 weekends so that Mrs. Hanna could spend 1 weekend with the kids if she wants to go away with them. If she's going to be working too, she should have a weekend, perhaps a month, to do some quality playtime with the kids. It's important for him to see his children. And if he's supposed to see his children this weekend, where do you want to pick up the children on Friday? Is there a neutral place?
That's the court order is, until we change it, he gets them from the school.
Well, you have plenty of time this week to go back and change it. And I suggest that tomorrow morning, perhaps you meet each other at the courthouse. Do you each have attorneys in your matrimonial action?
I am seeking a different attorney at this time.
Well, but you had an attorney. Before you change your attorney, I suggest you leave here, you call your attorneys, you say, we have to go to the courthouse tomorrow morning because we have to find a different spot to pick up and return the children that's more neutral. Meanwhile, children are going home with you today. I suggest you stay home with them tomorrow, make arrangements for them, and make arrangements to have your attorneys contact each other so that you can modify this order if it has to be modified at all. That's the order, Mr. Hanna. If you want it changed, you have to go through a court. You can't resort to self-help.
The truth emerged.
That's all.
It was a masterclass in judicial precision. Clip 7. Judge. At 679.18, your child support will now be $1,025.97. Anything else you'd like to disclose? Maybe some extra cash hidden away? Christina. No, Your Honor. Judge. Then you're dismissed. That amount will now support your children. $66 a month is unacceptable. Christina. That's all I can afford. I have to keep a roof over my head too. Judge. Then tomorrow, I suggest you visit the local family court and request an immediate increase. That $66 award is outrageous and violates federal child support guidelines, even for someone on disability. Anthony. She won't tell me where the kids are. I can't reach them at school. I'm completely shut out. Judge. I'm not here to relive your marriage. You both made mistakes, but what matters now are the children. They need both of you. That includes their father. The judge then reinforced the visitation order every odd weekend and pushed both parties to coordinate better, even suggesting they meet at the courthouse the next day to amend pickup arrangements. Judge. Remember, every other week makes a visitor, not a parent. If you want more time with your kids, fight for it the right way. In court, not through frustration.